What is going on? Welcome back to Jiu-Jitsu Outlet. I'm here at the PGF with one of the athletes, Mr. Nathan Haddad. What's up, brother?
What's up, dude?
Thanks for coming on the show, man. So I want to talk about the draft. I want to talk a little bit about the PGF, but first I'm going to ask you the question that I ask everyone on the show,
All right.
which is, how has training in the martial arts helped your mental health?
Oh, good question. I mean, I started jiu-jitsu when I was 6 years old. So it's kind of one of those things that I've just always had it. It's always been something that I've enjoyed doing. And so it's like my happy place. Like every day, that's just where I want to be. So I think it just keeps me balanced. It honestly keeps me calm, keeps me happy.
Dude, so you've been training for a lifetime. I know we were speaking earlier, your dad owns the academy that you train at, right? Yep. You came up in. So like, what would you say to that younger version of yourself who is like maybe just getting started in their career? You know, maybe dad's making them do it, but like, what would you say to that kid now?
I mean, honestly, like it's just going to be the coolest thing ever. Like I'm fortunate that I get to do jiu-jitsu full time. Like my dad was able to build our academy to what it is today. And so now jiu-jitsu is like my life and it's everything that I do. I mean, every day. So yeah, I love it, man.
That's epic, man. So let's talk a little bit about the PGF. I know you've had a lot of MMA fights in the background. You've got that experience in the cage. How do you feel like that's going to help you stack up against some of these guys?
I think having a little bit of MMA experience helps with, honestly, just like the tenacity of the fights. Like I think being able to push the pace even when you're tired is something that you only get from that. I think you can get it from wrestling too, kind of the same way, just that scrap energy, right? Yeah. I think that's helpful to have. So having that kind of in the back pocket of like, I can dig a little bit deeper than most, I think will be really helpful.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, yeah, it's something like if you're getting hit in the face, it kind of changes your mindset. Like,
sure.
Is that something you noticed when you started doing MMA? Like, did it change how you felt about jiu-jitsu?
A little bit. So really, I only had 2 MMA fights, but I grew up boxing, doing a little bit of kickboxing. And I think really just made my jiu-jitsu simpler, right? I noticed when I was in camp for MMA, it was like, okay, now I can't be as creative in jiu-jitsu as I'd like to be. Maybe I have to be a bit more, everything has to become a little tighter. The distance changes. Right. So it made me view jiu-jitsu a little bit differently in the sense of like, there's some places I can't be if I'm going to be punched in the face.
Yeah.
But then outside of that, when I'm not getting punched in the face, well, now I can be a little bit more creative. So it was a good balance to see it.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Doing a little MMA changed my game tremendously, dude.
Sure.
I feel like it changes how you feel about jiu-jitsu because it kind of puts it into perspective. But dude, like we've got so many killers here. Who are some of the people that you're hoping get on your team to help you guys win this thing?
Man, there's so many good guys. I mean, I honestly, like, it's hard to pick. Like anybody, even on their rankings that are top 5 are studs and everybody here is good. Everybody's coming to win. There's nobody on the roster that is a bad jiu-jitsu player. Yeah. And so it's like, I'll be hyped with whoever I get on my team. Like we're coming to fight. Everybody here's ready to go. Like the energy today at the rules meeting was dope. So yeah, we'll get after it no matter who's on the team.
It's crazy, but that's what everyone's been saying when I ask them that question. It seems like everyone's got a lot of respect for each other. And that's something that you really like to see. We don't really see a whole lot of like trash talking. Everyone seems like they're on good terms. And that's great as we're trying to take this professional. We got kids watching, stuff like that. Like we want to show a professional display, like at the Olympics, everyone's shaking hands, getting to know each other. Like that's kind of the whole point is
exactly.
Like getting to meld minds. And yeah, we're going to throw down, but we don't have to like be jerks,
for sure.
Professionals.
And I think we all understand like what it took to get here. Like I've been doing jiu-jitsu now for 20 years and it's like, it was not easy to build and get good at jiu-jitsu. That took a lot of time. Yeah. And I think everybody here understands that too. Like nobody had it easy coming up. Everybody had to work. And so it's the old saying, like game recognized game. And so
man,
we're all here to work.
Well, I appreciate you doing this, man. I know you're going to get picked here by someone here, by a legend here any moment. But dude, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to or anything you're trying to promote while you're here?
Yeah, man, just thanks to my family. Thanks to my team at Core Combat Sports. Ready to get after it.
Heck yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.